We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here between the Seattle Mariners and the New York Yankees. The Yankees look for their 7th straight victory next. Luis Severino gets the ball for the Yankees in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Luis Severino's really turned himself into an all-around pitcher. Came out of the bullpen early in his career for the Yankees. Big fastball, 96 to 100 miles an hour. Hard slider. His changeup has gotten better. And one of the things he does better than anybody in the league right now, maintains his velocity. He'll be 96, 97 in the first, 96, 97 in the 7th or 8th. Power arm, one of the best all-around arms in the game.
Tyler Wade is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
Yeah, Matty, this is one of those special moments throughout the course of the season where everyone kind of looks around the clubhouse and takes stock. 6 in a row, you have a chance to rattle off a 7th. You start saying, hey, maybe something special is going to happen this summer. Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes there.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
Elvis Hayashi is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. The 1-0. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
D-Row, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking for a consistent zone. If it's a tight zone, it's a high zone. Have the same zone. His zone fluctuates a little bit too much for my liking during the course of a game.
Wanted to go after the slider, but he holds off. 3-1. Mitch Haniger is on deck. And it's fouled away. Wade on at first, nobody out. Inside with the fastball, and he works the base on ball.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Little traffic on the base paths right here, but one pitch away from getting a double play and getting right back into control.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. First and second here with nobody out. And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. Gone! So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. 7 home runs for him on the year now. And the M's have taken a 3-0 lead.
Yeah, he's looked pretty shaky from the first pitch, and things just kind of spiraled out of control from there. I think these guys smelled blood in the water, and they punctuated with a 3-run job and an early lead.
That is 4. The third baseman, Alex Cole.
Standing in now, Alec Bohm. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He'll check in here at 256. 4 home runs and 19 driven in. And this is high, a ball and a strike. To 1-2 now.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch, wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Fouled away. 3 runs already home here. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
So now to the plate, Dom Thompson-Williams. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. He'll check in with an average still south of 230. 5 homers and a dozen RBIs. And that misses 1-1. Thompson-Williams, an Iowa native. He was a 5th-round pick back in the 2016 first-year player draft.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
And that one got a piece of him.
Oh, and that was a big mistake right there. This guy might be their best base stealing threat in the lineup, so now he's got a chance to move into scoring position without even putting the ball into play.
First pitch of the at-bat. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Dominguez is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. And here's a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Seattle Mariners. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, Matt, I'm looking at the leadoff hitter. They're hoping to have some things turned around with him leading off. He went 0 for 4 last game, and I just didn't like the way he went about it. Looked like they completely overpowered him, and that's not something we're used to seeing out of this guy. Hopefully, he'll be able to put that behind him. I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit him.
And hold on there. That's not going to get him in there with the stolen base. Here's the 1-1. Lifted in the air to center. Long run for the center fielder. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. But the Mariners pick up 3 in the inning on this 3-run home run. Bottom of the first coming up. It's now 3-0 Seattle. Yusei Kikuchi gets the starting nod for the M's. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this has been a really strange year for this guy. He's pitched much better at home than he has on the road. He struggled on the road almost the entire season up to this point. It'll be interesting to see if he can turn that around in this one here.
Striding into the box, Jason Dominguez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. The pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. Throw to first will get him as they pounce on it quickly to snuff out the bunt attempt. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, we all know it. The man to watch, Giancarlo Stanton. I mean, he's got over 400 home runs. Any manager would be happy to pencil his name in the lineup and rely on that power every time he comes to the plate. What a luxury this club has.
Throw gets him, 2 down. And that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Now here it comes. Ball 1. And fellas, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners at the start of play here tonight. They dropped another one last time out, and in fact they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, everyone always looks at the schedule and these cross-country trips.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Nothing across here this half of the inning. On now to the top half of inning number 2. Seattle leads this one 3-0. Into the box now, Brian O'Keefe. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. The pitch.
Yep, that ball went out.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0.
Nope, outside.
O'Keefe, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. He was selected in the 7th round during the 2014 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
He walked a guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
And he'll just lay this one in there. 3-1.
Yep, 3-1.
Good breaking ball there, laid off for the 2nd strike. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Ran one in there as this is hit on the ground towards 2nd. Torres brings it in. Throw to 1st will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the 2nd.
Batting up, the shortstop, Cesar Izturis Jr.
Stepping into the box, Cesar Izturis. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now here's the pitch.
Hey.
The windup and the 0-1. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Liner towards 2nd. And that is through into right field for a single. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Cesar Izturis has just collected his first hit in the big leagues, and as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head he's on top of the world.
And that'll bring up Tyler Wade as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. A base hit in his first trip. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Here it is, the 3-0. It's laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
Now a throw over, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks in bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
At the plate, Elvis Hayashi. He drew a walk his first time up. Has a look, now the pitch. On the season, Hayashi has a batting line residing in the 290s, looking to boost that even higher here. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1. First and second now, 1 man out. In the dirt here. Throw over to third here, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
The 2-1 home. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Here now the 2-2. On a line to shortstop.
The batter, the right fielder, Mitch Haniger.
Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. He hit a big 3-run bomb in his first plate appearance.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score anymore here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. Mariners leave a couple, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Last half of the second set to go, and next will be the imposing power bat, Giancarlo Stanton.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch, and right into the shift. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. The pitch. Slow roller left side. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, Aaron Judge.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. And he's looking to snap out of what's been a rather dry spell at the plate. Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch.
Nope, 1-0.
Now a slider well off the plate. An easy take there. Ground ball foul down the left side. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes.
2 strikes, count.
Ground ball left side. Defense set up perfectly. In time to first, and there are 2 away. So now Carlos Santana. He had a homer in the ball game yesterday afternoon. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
No, that's down.
The 1-0.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 2 out, nobody on. Off-speed pitch misses here, and he runs it to 3-1.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
And this one misses inside. A ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count. The ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Digging in, Torres. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. From the belt, the pitch grounded down the third baseline. The 1-1 home is looked at for ball number 2. All even now, 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. He chases out of the zone for strike 3, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. 1 left for the Yankees. They trail in this one 3-0. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the 3rd. Heidi?
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Mariners manager Scott Service during the break about his team's offensive performance so far. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. We looked into the numbers, and as a team, they've had a contact rate of over 85% in this game, meaning that when they swing the bat, they're missing the ball less than 15% of the time. To put that into context, the very best teams in baseball usually are right around 80% for an entire season. So at least for today, they're displaying an amazing ability to put wood to ball.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Alec Bohm is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Here it comes. Inside corner, a ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. On the ground to the left side. Iglesias is up with it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. And with that, we'll give you a quick look at our current standings in the AL East. Striding in once again, Dom Thompson-Williams. He was plunked with a pitch in his first trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Swing and a liner. Foul. Now another 1-2. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out. Ready for another chance? Evan White, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2 balls and a strike to the Mariners first baseman.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Now a swing and another fly ball here as things are getting busy out there in Central. Dominguez is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Mariners are down in order, but they lead it 3-0. So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo. He too had 3 knocks in yesterday's win.
The left fielder, Joey Gallo.
Here's the first pitch to him. High and deep to straightaway right. Looking up is Henniger. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Big Joey Gallo leaves the yard with a solo shot. Number 17 for him on the season, and that'll put the Yankees on the board. It's a 3-1 ball game.
Only the first hit of the night, but it was a big one. He absolutely punished that mistake, and you have to wonder if that will open the floodgates a little.
In now, Peyton Henry. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He'll come in with an average down to 230. 4 home runs, 10 RBIs. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. Henniger in pursuit, but he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
Just a great approach at the plate right there. Takes that pitch on the outer half and goes with it. He clearly hit it well because it bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
At the plate, Jason Dominguez. Here's one hit softly down the line in left. Foul. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Nope.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
To the plate now, Jose Iglesias. As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 1-0.
Non-competitive pitch right there, runs the count to 2-0, and he is ready to do some damage in the box.
Outside, 3-0 now.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
How about it? Shortstop.
2 on here with 1 man out. And with it comes Francisco Lindor to the plate. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Lindor, who fittingly goes by Mr. Smiles sometimes. He's in his first season of a new 6-year deal, so I'm sure he feels good about that. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
Not a good spot to be in right now. Pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
And don't forget, he gave up a long ball earlier in this inning, so you can understand why he wasn't too aggressive with him there. When he got him to 3-1, he wasn't too anxious to challenge him.
So stepping in, Giancarlo Stanton, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First delivery to him on the way. Hit in the air to right field. On the run is Henniger. It's over his head and bounces over the wall. So 2 runs score, and they'll have 2 more runners in scoring position.
Yeah, I'd like to see this one again because at first glance it looked like a routine play. And yeah, it was. He just misses it somehow, and 2 runs come across the score. That's beyond costly right there.
So 2 men are on with 1 man out, and that'll bring up the big bat of Aaron Judge. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. 0-2, here it is. Line to the right side. Henniger has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. But the throw is well up the line, and he scores easily.
Boy, this one looked like it was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
Man at second here with 2 away, and that'll bring in one of the best on-base percentage players in the game, Carlos Santana. First pitch on its way. Four runs here in this half inning. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. 1-1. Here it is.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
The 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor and he's swinging a pitch that bad. Not good.
Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
Wow, his last time out, guys were just flailing away at that slider. But tonight, completely different story. I think their approach coming to the plate tonight was to lay off that pitch until he shows he can throw it for a strike.
Hit hard down the line. Ready with the payoff pitch. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Yankees lead it 4-3. Leading off the inning, Julio Rodriguez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. First pitch of the at-bat. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. A 2-0 count to the Mariners left fielder. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Line hard toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Stepping in now, Brian O'Keefe, as he rips it on the ground to second. And that is through into center field, a base hit.
You know, D-Row, the old school thinking sometimes is when you're going through a bad streak like this guy, any way you can get on a little jam shot, even though it wasn't pretty, maybe this could get this guy finally going.
Yeah, I can't tell you how good that had to feel right there. There's moments where you slap that donut off your bat, you don't even want to walk to home plate. You're scuffling so bad.
Into the box, Cesar Torres, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Comes set, and the 0-1. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
So now to the plate, Tyler Wade. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. It was a walk in his last trip. The 1-0. Here's a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
3-0 now.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
3-0 pitch. And he misses with that one. Ball 4, and that's going to load the bases now with still only 1 away.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
From the stretch.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that tying run home from third.
And that catches the outside edge. 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
So 1-1.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
The 2-2 gets him looking up around the letters.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
Mitch Haniger the next to bat, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And he misses with it. 1-1. Like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Count even at 2-2. Runs coming fast and furious here. 4-3 our score as we play the 4th. And he strikes him out. So a missed opportunity at the plate as he strands 3 runners and the side is retired. The Mariners threaten but leave them loaded. Still down a run. It's 4-3. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
All right, thanks, Heidi. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Nope.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down or he won't be out here very long.
The 1-0 home. And he'll miss the target there with a curveball, and it's 2-1 now. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Joey Gallo waits on deck. Hit hard up the middle. And that's the first out. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up Joey Gallo.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
4 runs, just 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. 2-0 to the Yankees left fielder. Gallo is a very well-regarded defensive outfielder. Used to be that fielders were evaluated mostly by the eyeball test and simple stats like fielding percentage, but of course these days there are many more advanced ways that help determine a guy's work in the field, and in his case he shines in many ways.
You know, Matty, for me, I think he does pass the eyeball test. I know you have to look at all the numbers and the analytics to really appreciate a ball player like this, but man, does he come to work every day and play hard.
Now batting, the catcher.
He almost got him to commit there. As we take another look at it in slow motion, he comes awfully close to breaking that plane, but he was able to hold back. Strong wrist, and he gets a trip to first because of it.
Now at the plate, Peyton Henry. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Runners on first with 1 down. It looked like the fastball got away from him there.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
2 balls and a strike.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3. Jason Dominguez is on deck. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Just flat out froze him there. Nothing too deceptive about that 4-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
At the plate now, Jason Dominguez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0. 1-1 to count. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher right there, stealing a strike with that get-me-over breaking ball, and now he can get a little nastier with it in the dirt.
The 1-2.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
Here now the 2-2. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. The Yanks leave 1, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. Chad Green, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Number 57, Chad Green.
All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Alec Bohm. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Inside, ball 1.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Ready with the 1-1. And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. Now here it comes.
Count is full, 3-2.
Dom Thompson-Williams will be next. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Into the box now, Dom Thompson-Williams. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. In there, a base hit.
He's been called. Batting average fell below 230, but that knock might have put him in a positive frame of mind. Hopefully that's the start of something big right now.
Standing in now, Evan White. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ready with the 1-0. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. We're in the 5th inning of a 4-3 ball game here. Here's a look over to first. And the runner back in standing. Now the 2-0 home. And this one will be out of play off to the left. The 2-1.
Whoa, that pitch is out.
Julio Rodriguez is on deck. The 3-1. Oh, and this one's driven the other way and deep to the corner. But he will haul this in on the run as he had to go back to the warning track to do it, and there are 2 away. Ready once again, Julio Rodriguez. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball, that's it.
He's running. That's a strike to throw down. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Another look at the throw down that results in a 3rd out on the bases. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Settling in now, Jose Iglesias. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Now the pitch.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
The pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Lifted in the air out to left. Rodriguez is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the 1st down. So here's Francisco Lindor now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
Ready with another 0-2. 4 runs, just 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
2 balls and 2 strikes to count to Francisco Lindor.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
The 2-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Now the payoff pitch home. Line toward the alley in left center. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
I'm sure the boys on the bench appreciate that AB right there. Grinded out an 8-pitch at bat and was able to be successful and deliver a hit for the team.
Giancarlo Stanton now. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Pickoff move to second and a dive, but he's back. Runner at second here with one man out. And he'll turn and throw back to second again. And a dive, but he's back in there. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. And he lays off for ball 1.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
And he'll dive back in safely. 1 out and a runner on second base. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is going to get foul. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside. Just hung in there on that one. The 2-2.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
And that misses ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
Here comes the Seattle skipper on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Aaron Judge will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone. As a look, now the pitch. This is line to left. Rodriguez is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Here's Carlos Santana now, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first, and the Yankee threat goes by the boards as the inning is over. Yanks strand a pair, but they hang on to a 1-run lead, 4-3. Coming to the plate now, Julio Rodriguez. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
Julio Rodriguez.
Here's the first pitch to him. A ball and no strikes. And a fastball upstairs here that runs it to 2-0. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Oh, what a stop. The throw to first in time. And what a vital play there, preventing the leadoff man from getting aboard.
Brian O'Keefe.
Stepping in, Brian O'Keefe. First pitch of the at-bat. 4-3 our score here as we play inning number 6. Grounded back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Row, he's been locked in from day one of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
Cesar Torres comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Bit of an ill-advised swing that time as that ball got in on him.
You got to be paying attention as an offense in a hitter's meeting in this situation. When you got a guy on the mound that you know the bottom can drop out of any pitch he throws, you have to elevate your sights.
The 1-2. Line towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit.
The batter, number 50, second baseman, Tyler Wade.
Stepping in now, Tyler Wade. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. It was a walk in his last trip. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. Striding forward now is the DH, Elvis Hayashi, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
Strike two taken. A fastball that clips the inside black.
Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple of runners on base, but not here. That was two good fastballs to take control of the at-bat and get the count to 0-2.
The 1-2 pitch. And that one misses badly. It's ball two.
All right, no more hoping he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And the tying run will score on the sacrifice fly as it's now a 4-4 ball game.
Now batting, the right fielder.
Big spot here. Runners at the corners, two gone. And up next, the corner outfielder, Mitch Haniger. Here's the first pitch to him. Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
Hey, love the pitcher attacking the zone right here. He knows he's got a patient hitter at the plate. Might as well steal that first strike.
A ball and a strike. A ball and two strikes to Mitch Haniger. Runners on first and third, two away. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him.
Iglesias on the slide. Wow! M's pick up a run on two hits. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the home half, and we are tied 4-4. Digging in now for the Yankees, Torres. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Here comes the first pitch. Left side of the infield into the shift. Fielded cleanly, and the throw to first is in time, one gone. Stepping in, Joey Gallo. He homered back in the third inning in this one. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. On to first, and there are 2 down. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Peyton Henry, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. There's a fastball called for a strike on the inside corner. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. 2 out, nobody on. Grounder down the line at third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go. All set for the start of the inning, and set to go as the third baseman, Alec Bohm.
Alec Bohm.
Tyler Lyons will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 58, Tyler Lyons.
First pitch of the at-bat. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Fouled off. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
In now, Dom Thompson-Williams. Hey now, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
A good fastball that backed him off the plate, and then some slow stuff down and away. That's one of the classic ways to mess up a hitter's timing. Up and in, down and away, textbook.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. To third. Iglesias is there. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Next for Seattle, Evan White. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. All knotted up. 4-4 the score here in the 7th. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners. This game's all tied at 4. Rodolfo Martinez gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh.
Number 45.
Bottom of the inning now, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Jason Dominguez. Now here it comes. Line drive, base hit into the left center field gap.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much. Fastball, middle cut, places it right back where it came from.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And the runner back safely. So now to the plate, Jose Iglesias. Late square, and this is popped up. Martinez is there, and he'll bring this one in. And that'll bring in the switch-hitting Francisco Lindor. It was a two-bagger for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run and get you a ribby.
From the belt, kicks and deals. A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's gonna stop it. And as Yankees fans hear on television quite frequently, see ya! Francisco Lindor connects for a two-run home run. Number 18 for him on the campaign, and it's now 6-4.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number one, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Now back, the designated hitter, Giancarlo.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. 0-1 the count. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a two-run shot, but that at-bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
Here's big Aaron Judge as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. No hits to this point. The 1-0 delivery. Now this is hit high and deep out to left. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo home run there for Aaron Judge. Home run number 15 for him thus far, and it's now 7-4. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Matty V, this is kind of a mini home run derby deal. A ball flying out of the ballpark today.
Just great approaches by both lineups today. We were around the cage during batting practice. Both were super confident, and it's coming to fruition today.
Justice Sheffield is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season. At the plate, Carlos Santana. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ball one.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
The pitch.
Nope. Count 2-1.
And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
And he misses ball 4, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
The second baseman.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. As a look, now the pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Center fielder going back, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. 8th inning coming up. The Yankees lead this one 7-4. Leading off the inning, Julio Rodriguez, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Rodriguez.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. Hit out towards second. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Digging in and looking for more, Brian O'Keefe. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Line towards center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Into the box, Cesar Torres. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. He's set. Here it comes.
Hey.
Now here's the pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Mariners are down in order. They're on the short end of a 7-4 score. Nestor Cortes Jr. is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 30, Nestor Cortes Jr.
Here's Joey Gallo now. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
No left fielder, Joey.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
At the plate, Peyton Henry. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Way out in front as this is yanked foul into the seats in left.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ball game. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Jason Dominguez. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
To the plate now, Jose Iglesias. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder giving chase. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. 1 left for the Yankees. They hold a 7-4 lead. So back to the top of the Seattle lineup, digging in, Tyler Wade. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
High in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. And a pitch up and in, keeping him honest, 1-1. Drives it to deep right field. Judge looks up. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 5 on the year, and that lead is trimmed to 7-5 here.
The batter, number 9, designated hitter, Elvis Hayashi.
Adam Ottavino will come on now to make his 30th appearance of the year so far.
Number 0, Adam Ottavino.
Into the box now, Elvis Hayashi, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Let's see if he tries to climb the ladder right here, change his eye level, or bounce something in the dirt.
fouls this one off. Here's another 0-2.
Count is 1-2.
Base is empty here with nobody out. Line to the right side. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far.
Up next is Seattle. The right fielder, Mitch Haniger.
Standing in now, Mitch Haniger. Throw down to second. Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. 0-2 now. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Alec Bohm is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. From the stretch. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
Slapped hard the opposite way, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Now batter, the center fielder, Dom Thompson-Williams.
So coming to the plate, Dom Thompson-Williams. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Here's the first pitch to him. A ball and no strikes. Now the 1-0 is taken, strike one.
Count 21.
Now a ball ripped into deep center field. Dominguez is there, makes the catch, and the ball game is over.
Wow, what a week for these guys. Talk about firing on all cylinders. Winners of an amazing 7 games in a row. They say to never question the streak, and these guys aren't. They're just enjoying this ride.
7-5 tonight's final. The New York Yankees used a 3-run 7th to help propel them to the win. Tyler Lyons claims the win out of the pen, his first. Adam Ottavino wraps it up for the save, his first of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
No errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Mariners, 5 runs, 10 hits, 1 error. They left 10 men on base.
Hello there, baseball fans. Let's recap what went down around the league on Monday. Looking first at the American League East, the New York Yankees sent 3 balls into the seats as they took down the visiting Mariners 7-5. It was their 7th win in a row. In other Yankees news, first baseman Chris Gittens has been placed on waivers by the club. The Tigers racked up 11 hits as a team as they beat the visiting Rays 8-6. The Tribe had 12 hits as a team as they got the win in a laugher against the Rangers 12-0. The Miami Marlins broke up their 5-game losing skid as they grabbed the win against the visiting Reds 4-1. The Mets second baseman, number 74, launched 2 home runs and added 5 RBIs to his total, helping the Mets get the best of the Brewers 5-4. Sean Doolittle grabbed the victory, his 4th of the year, as the Nationals pushed past the Diamondbacks 5-4. That's all for today's show. See you back here tomorrow. Have a great day.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Seattle Mariners and the New York Yankees. The Yanks are looking to collect their 8th win in a row next. Frankie Montas will be the starter in this one for the Yankees. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good, and when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
And he takes strike 2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, and the leadoff man is gone to start the evening. Digging in now, Evan White, and he's looking to turn the page. The bat's been ice cold over the last 8 or so ball games. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Game time temperature tonight 62 degrees, but should drop into the 50s before we're done. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Behind 0-2 now. Montas has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. There to take it is Rizzo, and there are 2 away now. A moment now to give you a look at the Mariners starting lineup. Mark, what do they have to do to take down a very hot team here on the road?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup and one thing jumps out. The fact that there is a ton of swing and miss up and down the lineup. They lead the league in strikeouts, and I'll tell you what, could become a big problem today if this guy's hitting the outside corner.
Mitch Haniger is at the plate as he watches ball 1. That's inside. 2-0.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
2-1. And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Road, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Another 2-2 offering. Alec Bohm would be next. Swing and a line drive, but a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. grounded to the right. Rizzo is there. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. And now the Bombers will get their shot. No score. George Kirby gets the ball for Seattle in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this starting pitcher right here can strike some people out. It's not easy to average a strikeout per inning, but that's what he's been able to do so far. And if he brings a good assortment of pitches like he's brought all season long, we could see another game filled with quite a few strikeouts.
Now in the box, Jason Dominguez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's the pitch.
Nope, upstairs.
And fellas, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners at the start of play here tonight. They've been on the skids recently, losers in 7 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And he fans on the barehanded attempt, so that ought to be scored as a bunt single.
Batting second, the third baseman, Brian Anderson.
At the plate now, Brian Anderson, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Anderson, originally from the Sooner State of Oklahoma, he was selected in the 3rd round during the 2014 draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
The 1-1. Popped up. White in foul ground. And that's the first out of the inning. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, of course, you have to like what Anthony Rizzo brings to this offense. He's got over 15 runs batted in his last 10 games. Like, that's some kind of a stretch. These opposing pitchers have to figure out a way to keep the guys off base in front of him, or he's going to make it really tough for them.
And that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Fouled away. Dominguez, base runner at first with 1 out. Throw over to the bag, and he'll dive back in. Here it comes on 0-2. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. It looked like the fastball got away from him there. Hard hit ball to short. Oh, terrible bounce, and it goes right by him. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out.
Batting fifth, the second baseman,
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. Nothing in the Yankee first. We'll head to the second at the stadium with no score. Second inning set to go, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Alec Bohm. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Line drive to center field. Dominguez is right there, one down.
That is it.
So striding forward now, Dom Thompson-Williams. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. In there, 0-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
In now, Julio Rodriguez. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He'll come in here at 263. 8 home runs, 27 driven in. Old strike 2 with the letters. 0-2 now.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Mariners are down. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Jake Marisnick. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Bouncer to the left side. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Line to the right side. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Hey, there's a bullet off the wall. The outfielder does a really good job of getting that one in quickly, but I think they had play there at second base.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there, Dan. I got to believe you're busting it out of the box thinking 2 until somebody tells you no. I know it would have been a close play, but I think you got to err on the aggressive side right there.
So now Carlos Santana looking to stay hot. He's been a real threat at the plate the last week or so. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. 1-0 pitch on the way. Hit out towards second. Reined in. 1 there. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this. In now, Brian O'Keefe. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
And now a pitch on the way. And here's a ball hit in the air, but this will land out there just foul.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
This one's down to third. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Stepping up to the plate, Shed Long. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Popped up. Montas has room in foul territory, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit sharply toward the right side. Marisnick is there. 2 down.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Jason Irizarry started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. The pitch. Irizarry is a guy some would regard as a defense-first type of player. He excels in the field and really makes an impact on games with his glove. At the plate, however, not quite as much of a threat.
Yeah, but a guy with a defensive-minded skill set like this can play in the big leagues along.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners. Home half of the third coming up. No score. So digging in now, Peyton Henry. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. First delivery to him on the way. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Oh, 1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he can put up similar numbers in this one.
Stepping in now, Jason Dominguez. Tried to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. On the barehanded attempt, gets by him here, and that ought to go as a bunt single.
Next to the Yankees, the third baseman, Brian Anderson.
To the plate now, Brian Anderson is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit, and that'll get down out there for extra bases. Dominguez rounds third and is digging for the plate. A run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
When this thing left his bat, I started thinking it might have enough to get out of here. Didn't quite carry enough, but it does one-hop the wall up the track, and he cruises into second with an RBI 2-bagger. You'll take that every day of the week.
And that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor, and it's grounded just foul down the line. Set to deliver the 0-1.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Spin and a throw back to second, and they got him. Here's another 1-2. Swing and a miss got him reaching. O'Keefe has it, and that ends the inning. Next will be the designated hitter, Elvis Hayashi, back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Now pitch on the way. Line drive to left. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Evan White comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
The difference between 0-1 and 1-0 is so monumental, and this guy has been on top of his game all day, attacking the zone and getting ahead of his hitters.
Behind 0-2 now. high and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Here comes another 0-2.
One ball, two strikes.
No runs, no hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. And he fights this one off here to foul it off to the left, and that holds the count at 1-2.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
Hard hit ball to second. Torres has it. And there are 2 away now. Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
The rest of the lineup could learn a thing or two from this at bat. This guy's been really patient. Now he's in the driver's seat, sitting with the 2-0 count.
Here it comes. Popped him up. Henry is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Mariners are down in order. They still trail. Back with Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, and leading off the inning, the big right-handed slugger, Giancarlo Stanton. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
A ball and a strike.
One ball, one strike.
And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the exciting middle infielder Gleyber Torres. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees. 1-1. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1.
One strike.
And he comes back with a pitch right down the middle for strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup. Back to back to back. He's looking really sharp right now.
First delivery to him on the way. Jake Marisnick stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1.
Hey, he's looking to punch out the side right here. And if this guy's going to do him favors and swing outside the zone, that's exactly what's going to happen.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Grounded to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1-2-3. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Mariners manager Scott Service during the break about his team's offensive performance so far. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Chris Davinsky takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Alec Bohm is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Gotta find a way to grind.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
Pulled toward right center field. After it is Marisnick. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Julio Rodriguez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Up and in for ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
No runs, no hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. One and one.
1-1.
Now it's swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. They trail this one 1-0. Into the box now, Anthony Rizzo, a base hit in his first trip.
The first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Now the pitch. Line shot to first, and there's one away.
Next to the Yankees, the designated hitter.
Digging in to try it again, Carlos Santana. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Yeah, he's not quite as powerful on the left side. He's certainly not Chipper Jones, who had pop from both sides of the plate. Much more pop hitting right-handed.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Thompson Williams will range to his left and put it away. 2 down. Striding in, Peyton Henry 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home.
That's ball 2.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Look out. All over the place now. 3-0.
Even though that wasn't a fastball, it's never fun seeing a pitch come right at your head. Your first thing is to dive out of the way. It's not to see if you could see the stitching of a slider and decipher whether or not it's a fastball.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and next to hit is the catcher, Brian O'Keefe.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball one. Not what he wanted to do there with the slider as it misses well above the zone.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
2 balls and a strike now. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink this strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th. Ready now, Shed Long. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. He's set, and the pitch. Ball 1. Needed to lay off that pitch upstairs, but it's 1-1. Hit back up the middle. Torres picks it up to second for 1.
Well, he definitely rushed himself on that return throw to first there, and he threw it away. They got to force at second, and the runner didn't advance, so it'll just be scored a fielder's choice.
Standing in, Jason Irizarry. He flew out in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
The 1-0. Hit in the air to right field. Marisnik is under it. 2 down. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Elvis Hayashi. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Fouled off. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
I'm going to need to see a better game plan out of the hitter right here. That ball was at his eyes.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. High in the air out to center field. Center fielder on the run. He's got it as the tying run is left on base. Mariners leave 1. They're down 1-0. digging in once again, Jason Dominguez. He'll get things started here in the second half of the sixth. Now a bunt attempt here, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Dominguez carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. This is on the ground over to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Next for New York, Brian Anderson. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Lifted down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball. 50th pitch of the game on its way. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one.
Even though he was fooled in the box right there by that pitch, he was able to keep his hands back, not overcommit, and stay in this at bat.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball two. This is line to left. Rodriguez is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number two. Two away now in the Yankees sixth. That'll bring up the switch hitting shortstop and perennial MVP candidate Francisco Lindor. Liner into right center. That's a base hit. Giancarlo Stanton will get a chance in the inning following the base hit.
Hey, they say in this game you better have a short memory. Well, that's obviously the case with this batter. He came into that third at bat after getting his ticket punched twice and was able to get a single.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the two-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
1-0 the count. From the belt, the pitch. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And this one is gone. A home run. A long two-run homer off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. 24 home runs for him on the season as the Yankees move out to a 3-0 lead.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number one, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
At the plate, Torres. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Ground ball foul down the left side. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swung on and hit in the air again, deep down the left field line. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me with this. Ready for another shot now. Evan White. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's the first pitch to him. Line drive to center field. Dominguez is there, and he has it for the first out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Mitch Haniger the next to bat. Head-to-head against Chris Davinsky. He's a perfect 3 for 3. He also has 1 home run. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
And that's inside. Looked like the slider, and it's 2-0. Pretty good cut there, but it's to 2-1 now.
Hey, it's tough when your team is being held scoreless on the scoreboard. He was trying to put him on the board with a swing like that one.
Fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
Someone on this offense needs to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and start the line moving again.
And there goes the combined no-hitter. They finally break through for their first hit of the ball game, so the no-hit bid will end right here.
Yeah, Matty V, and this is when you start thinking about that no-no. You get into the 7th inning, D-Row. As a pitcher, you start looking ahead to what might happen.
And that donut stares at you from an offensive standpoint as well. This guy's had his A game. You can't deny the fact that he's pitched a heck of a game, but from an offensive standpoint, you never stop grinding to get a crooked number up on that board.
Hard liner to center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Into the box now, Dom Thompson-Williams. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready with the 1-0 pitch.
Man, the Mariners have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game long. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
In the dirt, goes to third with it, and oh, they say he beat the throw, safe at third.
Man, that is such a wasted opportunity. 2 on, 1 out. Perfect situation to induce a grounder and get out of the inning, but instead he's wild, and both runners advance, taking the double play situation away.
Ball even at 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Line to the right side. And this ought to play the couple as this ball's down for extra bases. He's in at second safely as a run also comes in to score, making it a 2-run ball game.
The left fielder, Julio Rodriguez.
So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Paul Fry will come on in relief here and appear in game number 25 on the year so far. So now to the plate, Julio Rodriguez. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Into right field, that's a base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's now a 3-2 contest.
Now batting, catcher, Brian.
Hey guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up and he was able to put good wood on it.
He's 0 for 1 thus far. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. 1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. And he struck him out. And wouldn't this be something if he could work out of this with that 1-run lead still in check?
The batter number 3.
So striding in, Shed Long, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. No balls and a strike to count. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
0-2.
Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike two.
Man, when you're struggling at the plate, that pitcher smells.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. Art Warren gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 44.
Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Jake Marisnick. First pitch of the at-bat. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder is on the move. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Here comes the first pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Rizzo will head for second. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
When you're leading by 1 run, you want to do everything you can to add to the lead and give your bullpen a little breathing room. It makes a big difference. So double here goes a long way towards making that a real possibility.
And the indication from the dugout comes. It looks like they're going to put him on intentionally. So that'll set up the double play possibility with 1 away.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with a bat. So it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
Digging in, Peyton Henry. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch on its way. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? There's 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Yankees are out in front, 3-2. Now at the plate, Jason Irizarry. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And that misses inside 1-0. A ball and a strike. Hit to short. And this is going to find its way into left for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard to start the 8th.
You can't ask for anything more than getting the leadoff man on right there. It brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'll be interesting to see how the manager plays this month.
Elvis Hayashi stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. The 1-0. A ball and a strike now. Now the 1-1 pitch.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that for a strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
And a 2-1 slider is looked at for a called strike 2. 3-2, a full count to the Mariners' designated hitter.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second. Digging in now for the Mariners, number 12. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Hey, if he's going to get swings and misses at balls up and out of the zone, he's going to continue to go there.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Dominguez is there to make the catch, and that's a big out number 1. And he is in there at third as the possible tying run. Coming to the plate now, Mitch Haniger. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike 1.
Swing and a fly ball. And this should at least get home the tying run. Catch is made. Here comes the tying run from third. He's safe at the plate. It's a big 2-out hit, and that ties the ball game.
That was a really good at bat right there. You're trying to tie this thing up any way that you can. He hits the sac fly to the outfield, and the tying run comes in to score.
2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. And he fouls this one off. Hit in the air down the right field line. Marisnick on the move. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. But the tying run comes across to score here as this one looks like it'll go to the... Roger Connolly is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 8.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Jason Dominguez. Tries to catch him napping, but he missed the bunt attempt. Strike 1.
You could tell he had made up his mind in the batter's box that he was taking that one with him. Great execution of a changeup. Kind of spoiled his plan right there.
Now a bunt attempt here. And he'll lunge forward to take this ball in the air. So quick instincts there will foil the bunt attempt. Now at the plate, Brian Anderson. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. And it's fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw. Hit on the ground to third. Scooped up. Throw gets him. 2 down. Digging in the switch hitter, Francisco Lindor. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop, defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
2 balls and 2 strikes to count to Francisco Lindor.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone, but I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
Even at 2-2. The pitch. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Into the second deck and gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field as they take the lead 4-3.
Boy, when this guy gets in a groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to do some major damage.
Giancarlo Stanton now. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. So far 2 for 3 in this one. The windup and the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Just off the outside that time. Laid off for a ball.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
Down the third baseline. Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Yankees do get 1 on the solo homer. Last chance coming up for the Mariners. It's now 4-3 Bombers. Now at the plate, Dom Thompson-Williams. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Chad Green comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 57.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he's way off balance with the swing there. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
Now here's the pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Into the box, Brian O'Keefe. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. A 1 pitch on its way. 1 out, 1 on, and a 1-run game. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Stanton will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out number 2. Standing in, Shed Long. They'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. And he struck him out for out number 3, so that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
Wow, that's 8 wins in a row, and it seems like they can't do anything wrong. When you're riding a streak like this, you eat the same food, you drive the ballpark the same way, you do everything the same because you don't want to do anything to jeopardize this streak.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. So the Bronx Bombers came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Paul Fry gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Chad Green earns the save out of the bullpen, his 11th of the campaign. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The victorious Yankees, 4 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Mariners, 3 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base.
Hi, I'm Justin Allegri, and this is your Wednesday edition of Inside the Show. Looking first at the American League East, Paul Fry got his 2nd W of the season as the Yankees handled the Mariners 4-3. They are on a roll with 8 straight victories. Jonathan Villar collected 6 runs driven in on a total of 3 hits, leading the Blue Jays to a win over the Red Sox 16-6. He is in the top 5 in the American League in stolen bases. The Rays got 11 hits overall as they took down the Tigers in Detroit 2-1. The Cubs held their opponent to just 2 hits as they took down the visiting Orioles 1-0. The Rangers put together 10 total hits as they beat the Tribe in Cleveland 3-0. The Royals knocked out 12 hits as a team as they defeated the visiting Giants 6-5. The Twins allowed only 5 hits in the game as they got the best of the visiting Redbirds 3-2. Josh James earned his first victory of the season as the Astros downed Oakland 5-1. They now have 5 straight wins. The Braves grabbed 13 hits in the game as they defeated the visiting Angels 7-3. The Padres put up 16 hits on the day as they took down the Fish in Miami 10-7. Garrett Hampson launched 3 solo home runs as the Rockies bested the Phillies 5-4. The Reds allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they plundered the Pirates 11-2. The Milwaukee Brewers held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they got the best of the visiting Mets 1-0. The Arizona Diamondbacks totaled 13 hits as a team as they bested the visiting Nats 11-7. The Dodgers sent 3 balls into the seats as they took down the Chi Sox in front of a home crowd 5-3. Thanks for tuning in today. We'll be back here tomorrow and all season long.